Hi, I'm Val Cole, and welcome to On TV. This week we're talking luxury real estate, new home building and interior design. So if you're looking to buy that house of your dreams or even build a custom new one, or if you need an interior designer for your next new project, or you're thinking of redesigning your current home into something lavish, stay tuned. Coming up on today's show, the CEO and principal interior designer of Lavish Design Build, Suzi Kaloti, custom home builder, CEO and president of Oakwood Homes Developments, Sousi. And our first guest, sales representative Mase Rasti from McDadi Real Estate in Mississauga. You can't miss these billboards in Mississauga and across the GTA. Over $5.5 billion in real estate sales. Yeah, $5.5 billion. You've seen their ads on TV also because they know how to market houses for sale. So it's no surprise that they've helped more than 11,000 families with their real estate needs. With me now is Mase Rasti with McDadi Real Estate in Mississauga. Good to have you here, Mase.
Thanks for having me, Val.
Man, $5.5 billion. That is
a lot of money.
It's but
very exciting.
That couldn't have happened overnight, right?
No, it didn't.
How many years have you been representing people who are selling and buying?
Yeah, so McDadi Real Estate's been around for over, McDadi himself has been around for over 25 years. The company came into existence about 7-8 years ago. Mm-hmm. Sam started as an individual realtor, started a team as he was sort of progressing through his career, and the team kept getting bigger and bigger. I guess that's what happens when you do the right things.
You gain more clients, you need more people. The next thing you know, you're the number one real estate.
That's right.
That's pretty impressive, considering there are like 55,000 other companies out there buying and selling houses for clients. How do you get to number one, and then how do you stay at number one? Yeah,
good question. So, Val, getting to number one is definitely a challenge, but what's more important for us is not just about being number one or having that sort of the title. For us, it's more about our customers and their needs. As real estate business progresses, there's the needs of our clients are changing, and what we try to do is try to stay ahead of that and stay ahead of the competition, try to provide the right service that what the clients are looking for. And that has
You're anticipating the needs, trying to know what they are going to need before they even know it.
That's right. And we always say we're not just here to sell your property. We want to sell your property well, but also show you a good experience. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what has allowed McDadi to become number one and stay there. What's your saying? No house is too big or too small. Is that right? That's correct.
Okay, that's great in theory, but how do you equally represent someone who's selling, say, a $750,000 house versus a $7.5 million house?
Right, good, yeah. Well, the reality is when you go to sell anything, there's sort of the marketing side and the sales aspect that comes into play. And for us being able to have different strategies for different price point, it has enabled us to, tailor to clients who have maybe a small condo for sale, and clients who are building the mega mansions, right? We sort of strategize differently for each property, and we have sales reps who are, they've been trained to help different types of clients.
So you've got people who can be niche marketers.
That's correct.
You know where to slot them in.
That's right. That's what it's all about nowadays, right? Those days are gone where you just sort of were out there and you provided a service and you hope to do a lot of business. Today, you have to, go above and beyond and make sure you really know your client well.
Speaking of marketing, what are some of the things you'll do for a client? What are your marketing strategies?
Yeah, there's a lot we do. It would be a long list. Probably time won't allow us to touch on everything today. But we start, our marketing is really broken up into different sections. We first want to make sure the house looks its best, right? So we have a staging division that helps with that. We want to, if the house is older, we want to make sure it's pre-inspected so we know exactly, what we should fix or if there's something that we should be aware of. Once the house is sort of, ready to go in the market from the, it looks good, it's been pre-inspected. Now it's time to advertise it. And I think we do a very good job when it comes to advertisement. We have, print marketing, print strategy, we have an online strategy. We are almost in every newspaper, magazine, online publication that advertise real estate. And today, we've added TV to that as well, right? So we want to make sure the message is out there, people are aware of the property. We get over 7,000 unique visitors just to our website, McDadi.com.
5.5 billion, baby.
That's right.
Let's see. So that's Mississauga, where your offices are located.
Yeah.
Do you service any of the other spots in the GTA?
Yeah, so over the years, we've helped clients all over the GTA, but historically, obviously, Sam started his business in Mississauga, and we were, mostly focused in the past in the Mississauga area. But over the last several years, we've expanded to other towns and cities around us. We have an office in Oakville now. We have 2 offices in Mississauga. We have an office in Milton. We're opening 2 in Toronto shortly. And so we want to, it's not just, we want to be there when the client needs us. So we want to open up offices so that it's easier for our clients to meet with their agent, discuss the sale of their home, and again, going back to satisfying their needs.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, when we want Team McDadi on our side, whether we're buying or selling, how do we get in touch with you or someone else from your team?
Yeah, it's very easy. Check out McDadi.com. That's MCDADI.com. And the information is there. We speak 20 different languages. So if you're a client who would prefer to, transact with someone who speaks your language, you could go on our website, pick an agent that, speaks that language. And so check us out again at McDadi.com.
Well, when we come back, we're going to be talking about one of your latest listings, right? 1333 Queen Victoria Avenue. It's a stunning, brand new, custom-built, modern, contemporary design home, so stay tuned. Welcome back to On TV. Today we're talking luxury real estate, and with me in studio is Mase Rasti, sales representative at Sam McDadi Real Estate in Mississauga. And Mase, you have this magnificent new custom build in Mississauga.
We do, yeah.
Well, can't wait to see it. Can you take our viewers on a virtual tour of this beautiful home?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be glad to do that.
All right, let's start on the outside. That looks like beautiful wood.
Yes, actually, it's not wood. It's
really?
aluminum. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and you don't have to maintain it, which is a nice part about using that. Beautiful stone exterior, as you can see, 10-foot front main door.
So open and airy, right?
Yes, it is a fully open concept. That's what people like nowadays. They want a lot more glass. They want more natural light coming in. So you could see that sort of a nice library there.
What's that on the floor?
It's porcelain tiles. Big slabs. Beautiful kitchen, full custom kitchen.
I feel like even anything I make would taste good in that kitchen.
Oh, for sure, especially with the appliances you're going to be using, all Miele appliances throughout.
Beautiful.
It's stunning. The house is fully automated, Control 4 automation. It's got all the sort of the gadgets that you would want to see in a custom home, right? The layout, like we touched on, that's what everybody wants, the open concept layouts nowadays.
It's true.
Open risers as you sort of, go to the second floor. But look, you're on the second floor and you still get lots and lots of natural light in.
Oh my gosh, there's
custom
so much
cabinetry,
space.
right?
Built in, which is
Built
beautiful.
in, yeah.
Oh, is this the master?
Yes, with hidden rope lighting. You got a beautiful fireplace in front of you. Wonderful balcony to get some fresh air. Sort of walk through built-in
I could
closets.
live in that closet.
Yes, massive, lots of space. And all the flooring is heated, both on the main floor, all the bathrooms, even the porch, right? So if you want to sit outside and if you want to warm it up a little bit, you could take advantage of the heated floors there.
And it's all those little touches that make a difference in your
Exactly,
comfort.
exactly. That's the whole thing about getting to a custom home. It's about really, making sure it's a good fit for you and your family, and it satisfies your lifestyle.
Look at this downstairs playroom. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a beautiful gym. Nanny suite downstairs.
Wow.
Yeah. And look at this yard. It's 288 deep. Yeah, and it's sort of, you got this beautiful gem in the heart of Lorne Park. Look at this. I mean, you could probably fit 15, 20 people on that patio.
You could have a wedding back there.
For sure.
Fabulous barbecues in the summer.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Great for the whole house is just perfect for entertaining.
Stunning.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yes, beautiful home. And you can get more information on this property by visiting our website, McDadi.com. There's a virtual tour there. There's more information. We didn't get a chance to really dive deep into some of the details, but all the details you need are there. And better yet, come and visit it. Come and book an appointment. We'd love to take you through the property, show you all the features that it could offer you and your family.
Fantastic. Mase, it was so great having you here today. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here with you.
Coming up next, custom home builder, CEO, and president of Oakwood Homes Developments, Sousi. Welcome back to On TV. Well, has the mold of new home construction design finally been broken? So many modern contemporary homes are being built, and you see this minimalist architectural look in so many magazines nowadays, and just take a drive around any up-and-coming neighborhood. You'll see modern houses like this, built by our new guest, custom home builder, president and CEO of Oakwood Homes, Sousi. Hello and welcome.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me on your show.
It's such a pleasure. We had a look at one of your beautiful homes earlier. We'll talk about that in a second. The trend, is it this modern contemporary look now?
It is. I felt it about 5 to 7 years ago. And I used to live in Miami for a short period of time, and I fell in love with the architecture in Miami, and in my mind, like, why we can't have something like that here in Toronto? And we started doing modern homes, and everybody was skeptical in the beginning, like, oh, it's, what are you doing? And it's not gonna sell and stuff. And I knew, like, sometime you have to start the trend. And
now you see it everywhere.
Yeah, now you see it everywhere.
It's a design concept that really speaks to me, and I know a lot of other people too. And when we were looking at that beautiful home on 1333 Queen Victoria Avenue, just spectacular. How long did it take to build that?
It took a little bit over years, a year and a half actually, because we had some complication with the front of the house, so we have to redesign it. Sometimes when you build a home, you put it on the paper, and when you actually start to build it, all the stuff start to show, and like, okay, this doesn't make sense. So we had to go back to the drawing board and redo the drawing and submit it to the city, and fix the problem.
It's just the nature of the beast, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And when you're constructing modern versus traditional, are there extra challenges involved in that?
It's almost the same, just different finishing. You know what I mean? In modern homes, actually, you have a little bit more challenge because we use a lot of steel beams, especially when you have flat roof. In normal home, you find 2-3 beams. In Queen Victoria, we use almost 26 high-stress beams because everything's flat. It's a big home, and yeah, so. And
the architect would have had to design that into the original design, right?
Of course,
who was the architect?
Was Bill Hicks Design in Oakville. Amazing. He's a very brilliant individual, very bright ideas. Every house is different, so you don't see his house. Every house he designed is different than the other.
But you are always on site, right? You're so involved. You have this incredible attention to detail. Why are you so much involved?
See, every house I build, it's like very personal home for me. Like, I feel like it's a personal touch. I have to have it 100%. I don't accept less. If there's a problem, I cannot hide it and say, okay, you know what, nobody's gonna see it. If I see it, I don't accept it on my client.
And the people who you hire, the
Yes.
tradespeople,
Yes.
they have to have that same mentality, right?
It's very challenging to have a good trade. The demand is so high and the supply is so low. So to put good crew together, it's very challenging. I'm blessed to have really almost 90% of the people I hire to help me building the houses. They're amazing. And you get the odd ones here and there, but you know what? When we have a problem, we just get rid of it and hire another one who does the job perfectly.
Yep.
So we don't accept nothing less than number one. You know what I mean?
They probably really enjoy working for you because it makes them look good too.
Of course.
How many houses? I mean, when you're spending that kind of attention on each build, how many are you able to build in a year, say?
I try to be in control in all my projects, so I don't take more than 5 to 6 projects, and that even I'm stretching it. But I love to be involved with my projects because I have an eye nobody has. I walk from the door, from the first minute I walk in the house, it's already the design imprinted in my head. What's going on, colors, design, pattern.
Even the finishing touches, the design
Yes.
features, the decor, you're already thinking of that?
Yes, of course, yeah. I'm very blessed. I had a really good eye for colors, and I work with amazing designer. Her name is Suzi from Lavish Design. We teamed up together, and together we became a regularly strong team. We think alike, and we have the same passion for building beautiful, high-end, quality homes.
Makes for such a great partnership. You're even building houses abroad, conveniently where you go for vacation. Tell me about your island homes.
You know what? It's by fluke. I stumbled to that island, Turks and Caicos. A friend of mine, we ran into each other after many years. We didn't see each other. We ran into each other in an event, a mutual friends event. And he's like, "What are you doing?" "I'm doing a lot of work in Turks and Caicos. I have a casino. I'm opening a brand new casino, the opening Saturday." We met on Thursday. He goes, I'm leaving Saturday. You want to come down?" I'm like, "Sure, I haven't been in the island. Let's go down and take a look." The minute I flew over the island, I fell in love with the island.
I hear it's gorgeous.
I cannot describe it. That's every time I'm there, like I'm sitting, looking at the ocean. It's like I'm looking at a poster. It's unreal.
You like beautiful things.
I do.
And
I
so
do.
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So
build beautiful things where they're
yeah. So we
beautiful
start
places.
going back and forth to the island every month, talking to people, doing some research, getting information, gathering information. Then we got the first property, and I got my own client too, like investors from overseas too. They trust me. They like my taste. They know I can, you know.
Well, if someone wanted to build a house here or on a beautiful sunny island, how do they get in touch with you?
I'm old school, so we don't advertise a lot. You can reach me at sam@oakwoodhomes.ca, which is email is the best now these days. I get all my business from architect firm, from designer firm, from real estate agents. They know that I build quality, and if you want to build quality homes, you come to Oakwood Homes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Coming up next, we speak with interior designer Suzi Kaloti from Lavish Design Build. Welcome back to On TV. You know, you flip through those house magazines, and do you ever wish your house could have that professionally designed interior? Yes. Well, my next guest is not only an interior designer, but she owns her own successful company in Oakville called Lavish Design Build. Suzi Kaloti is here. Hello, Suzi.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Well, you're more than just an interior design company, right? You're full service from construction right through to the design at the end. What kind of client is looking for someone with your expansive service?
So our clients usually, we share the same love for design, for creativity, for something new, something exciting. The latest trends that would last you for and that's something that could keep changing over every year, something that's there for long term.
We want that kind of classic
Exactly.
feel that doesn't go out of style right away.
Absolutely. Whether it's modern, transitional, traditional, it's something that keeps in trend for a very long time, and that's what's really important.
I love the name of your company, Lavish. It sounds luxurious. Was that your idea?
Yes, so that is a great reflection of our company and our model. Actually, we love doing lavish homes, and we specialize in this to give people the really high quality, high end, beautiful homes that they wish to stay in or keep for long periods of time, that they don't feel bored of or want to change in 10 years or so.
And reflects who they are too,
It
right?
does, absolutely.
What if somebody just wants a kitchen, or it doesn't have to be a full build? Do you have any advice for those people?
My advice is don't do the little tiny things that don't give you a fair change. Invest in a little bit more. Do more of the full change that will last you even a longer period of time. You do it once, and you don't have to keep spending on little things that don't give you the value you need.
I think a lot of people fancy themselves as interior designers. Oh, because they've seen it in a magazine. They try to do it themselves. Is that a good idea?
That's definitely not a good idea because you see a lot on Instagram or you see a lot on Pinterest, but a lot of times you pick and choose different things that don't necessarily flow within the same vision that you want. So selecting here, selecting there, you end up with a mismatched home.
It's like a collage.
Exactly. You want everything to kind of flow together nicely within the home.
And it's your job to be on top of the trends. We don't know what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So what are the trends right now in home interior design?
So right now you see a lot of more metals coming in. You see more of the bronze. You see, and a lot of times now we're mixing the metals, which
So
is really
gold
nice.
and bronze, or
Yes.
what about
Silver
silver? Is that still?
And silver, you could mix those two, and you have a lot of different bronze, or you get the champagne color, for example. You get to play with it now a little bit more, and people are more open into seeing the metals, which is really nice to see.
Talk to me about your process.
So we start with an initial consultation. We get a feel of the client, what they like, what they want, what their dreams and their hopes are, and we show them everything possible that we could transform the home into something that is a reflection of what they would like to see.
What about staging? Because that's important when you're trying to sell a house. Do you offer that for realtors or normal people? How does that work?
So we do it for both. We do it for realtors, people who are realtors that are trying to sell the home. Some homes don't reflect the previous client's furniture, don't reflect what they want to sell, or the image, or there's things could be done in a different way where it appeals to new buyers. So we help the real estate agents with that. Also for builders, for example, that have finished a home, they want to showcase the home in a very beautiful furnished state. So this is what we do. We come in, we stage it, and
Yeah, we're not very imaginative. You need to do the work
Yeah.
for us so that we can see the potential.
and we do it. We've been doing it for years, so it's very easy for us to do. We know what people want. We know what it depends on the client. It depends on their budget. We kind of work with that and to get the best result for them.
Speaking of best results, we had a look at that beautiful home at 1333 Queen Victoria Avenue. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, it's turned out to be beautiful. Yeah.
Spectacular. Talk to me a little bit about that. How did you approach the design?
So we approached the design. We wanted a state-of-the-art home, modern, which is, of course, an introduction to the Lorne Park area. So it had to be something spectacular.
So if someone wants to have that lavish feel for
Yeah.
their next design project, how do they get in touch with you?
So they can they can call my office, or lavishdesign.build is our website. So any of those, also Instagram, lavishdesign.build, also on Instagram.
Oh,
You can
man.
reach us there, so you can see our latest projects.
I'm totally going to check those pictures out.
Okay,
Thank you so
awesome.
much
Thank
for
you
being
for
here.
having us. Thank you. Thank you.
And that wraps up this episode of On TV. So if you're a real estate broker, salesperson, or building professional, and you're interested in being on TV, go to our website, ontvonline.ca. And make sure you stay in touch with us by following us on social media, including Twitter and Instagram. You can find us at On TV Real Estate. Thanks again for watching. I'm Val Cole.